Shaliza Sundays on 105.9 The Region.
What's going on? You're listening to Shaliza Sundays right here on 105.9 The Region, and it's about that time. You should know by now what time it is. It's one of my favorite times of day because we have so much local talent in York Region, across the country. And for today's Artist Spotlight Sunday, I am joined by an artist from Montreal. She goes by the name of Becca Swan, and she's got a brand new single out. Hey, Becca, how are you?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. So, why don't you give our listeners a little bit of background about you?
Well, I've been doing music since I was a really small kid, and yeah, I've always been into music, into art, and like my father was like doing music reviews. So I've been inspired since then, and I've started to do music on my own when I was like 15.
And how did you find your love for music, and what would you consider your genre?
Well, probably because I was watching a lot of Adele stuff when I was like 9 years
Mm.
old. And then I saw Lady Gaga, and she was like a big inspiration for me, like her outfit and the way she was playing on stage. And then I felt into Sia, music style, vocals, and all of that. And I was like, I love her way to sing. So I mixed a little bit all of those things I used as a kid while I was growing up, and I decided to like really mix them and do a genre that is probably pop, indie, and dance at the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get that. Okay, so you mentioned Adele, you mentioned Lady Gaga and Sia, all amazingly talented women. Are those the main inspiration for your music, or do you draw inspiration from other artists?
They are the main, but I also listen to a lot of like rock and roll. So I love Jen Wigmore, which is like a girl from New Zealand, and she does really good music. So right now I'm also like really into probably doing some singles in the rock style, with the big voice. And she has a special voice as well that's so different from the voices that we can hear right now in the main medias.
Okay, yeah, we love that multi-talented. I would love to hear like music from all types of genre from you because I feel like you could definitely do it.
And thank you.
So tell me about this song Insomnia. What has been your favorite part of recording the song and shooting the video?
Well, there were so many things that was so great about this song. First of all, I heard this song from my producer. He just played the demo to me in the studio, and I was like, "Oh my God, this song needs to be mine. I love it." So we took an hour to just record everything, the vocals, and then I was like, "This song is so good. I need to do a clip." So I found a team of like teenagers that were studying at the university in filmmaking, and they were like, "Yes, let's just do something because this song is really good." And so they've been working for 6 months on the clip, and then we did it in April, I think, and it was so cool. It was really inspired by the 80s vibe, but also with the 2022 style, which was really cool to do.
That is cool. And you know what? It's funny the way that older decades and things like that are having a play on music today. Like we hear so many influences.
Yes, exactly. And I think I've been really lucky because, as I said, my dad was a musical review. So we were hearing old stuff, really old and really new at the same, and the mix of like the words and the universe and all the material. It was so great.
That's such a great experience for you. Like, what was that like? I mean, I'm sure that exposed you to a lot of music you wouldn't have listened to otherwise.
Of course, of course. Like I've been discovering this French artist called Zaz, and before she was a real famous artist in France. So I was really lucky because I've met her when I was a kid, and I've met a lot of like famous artists in the Canadian, like really famous in Canada, and I didn't know them or they were not really famous at the time. So I was really lucky because I've been growing with some artists that became famous and became really strong and good artists that nobody knew at the time. So I was really lucky.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I love the influences. I love this song, by the way. Can you tell our listeners where they can stream it and find more information on you and where we can follow you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm on Instagram. It's at Rebecca Swan 2B2Cs, and on Spotify and every streaming platform.
105.9 The Region.